Suraya tilts her head innocently.
Because it felt right?
Dayang blinks. Once, twice. Thrice, the forbidden third blink reserved only for moments of extreme emotional damage. Dayang.
Auryndel, techniques are not invented because they feel right. They require discipline, training, decades of refinement, not...
Suraya interrupts politely. Suraya.
I also added a bit of healing at the end so it doesn't hurt. See?
She taps the dummy's wooden chest lovingly. The dummy trembles as though reconsidering its entire life choices. Dayang's soul leaves her body. Mak Timah, who is now frying anchovies.
Dayang, you should be proud. The kid just made the first humanitarian smacking spell in history.
Dayang collapsing onto a stump.
That is not a category. That should never be a category.
Suraya beams.
So, I can keep it?
Dayang covers her face with both hands. This is how legends collapse. A long defeated sigh escapes through her fingers. Dayang.
Auryndel, I must meditate. I must reconnect with my ancestors. I must ask them where I went wrong.
Suraya hugs her from the side. Dayang freezes, defeated. Suraya whispers,
Dayang, don't worry. One day, this move will save a life.
Mak Timah sips her tea and nods.
It'll probably save several marriages, too.
Dayang stares at the sky. The stars stare back. None offer help. She whispers, praying to any deity listening.
Please, let this child never discover combustion.
Suraya.
Oh, Dayang!
What's combustion?
Dayang instantly panicked.
No nor questions. Bed, now.
Suraya.
But...
Dayang.
Bed, before you invent something else.
The first sunlight slipped through the leaves when Merithiel stood at the doorway. Cloak fastened, travel satchel secured. Her posture was, as always, flawless. Her expression, however, pure dread. Suraya and Mak Timah were quietly eating breakfast until Merithiel cleared her throat.
Duahari.
Both looked up. Mak Timah blinked. Suraya tilted her head dramatically.
2 hari apa, Auntie Dayang?
Merithiel exhaled as though preparing for war.
Hamba akan keluar selama 2 hari. Urusan Senyap-Titah. Dan hamba akan pulang bersama seorang tetamu.
Suraya's eyebrows shot up.
Tetamu.
Siapa? Besar ke? Ada sayap? Ada tanduk?
No.
Merithiel stabbed the air with a finger.
Dan, dengar sini.
She turned to both of them with the authority of 10,000 generals. What followed was the list of forbidden things, delivered like military orders.
Pertama, jangan buat eksperimen baharu.
Suraya froze mid-chew.
Kedua, jangan buka buku Elarion.
Suraya slowly nudged the glowing book deeper under the table.
Ketiga, jangan panggil makhluk dari mana-mana alam.
Mak Timah almost dropped her spoon.
Keempat, jangan sentuh simpulan tali ungu dalam bilik hamba.
Suraya's eyes widened, guilty.
Dan, yang kelima,
Merithiel leaned in, gaze narrowing.
jangan buat apa-apa yang Suraya rasa menarik.
Suraya clutched her chest like she had been shot. Mak Timah raised one hand.
Jangan risau, Dayang. Saya akan pantau dia.
Merithiel nodded. Though her expression said she had 0% confidence in that promise. She stepped out of the house, and instantly felt a tiny prick of chaotic Alarion behind her. Suraya wasn't doing anything, yet Merithiel's left eye twitched.
Ini baru pagi.
Then she took a deep breath, straightened her cape, and headed into the forest path. Merithiel moved fast, a quiet shadow across the landscape. Trees parted for her. Birds went silent, and villages she passed never noticed she was there. By midday, she reached the outskirts of a small suburban town, a place so unremarkable no one would ever think a king would visit. But that was the point. She entered a nearly empty warung, the scent of kopi panas and kayu manis lingering in the air. And there he sat, a man in full black Malay royal attire, posture straight despite age pressing onto his shoulders. Sultan Megat Arif Shah ibni almarhum Raja Seri Kencana. His eyes softened the moment he saw her. Merithiel approached, knelt on one knee, head bowed.
Ampun, tuanku, hamba lewat sedikit.
The Sultan chuckled, warmth spilling from the sound.
Merithiel, engkau tidak pernah berubah. Sedangkan beta, semakin repot di mamah usia.
She rose and stood beside him.
tuanku yang tergagah di kalangan manusia. Hanya masa saja yang tidak pernah berlembut.
He smiled, and for a heartbeat, they were merely old companions, sharing memories of battles and fallen comrades. Then the Sultan placed a scroll on the table, sealed with the crest of Seri Kencana. His voice steadied.
Sudah sampai masanya.
Merithiel nodded.
Pemahsyuran Malim Diraja.
A pact older than the current kingdom.
Forged between the first Sultan of Senyap-Titah and the elves of Aurelia. Every heir must undergo 5 years of doctrine, 5 years of the veil, 5 years under the Dayang's hand. The Sultan raised 2 fingers. Outside, the tall grass shifted. Then, 12 black-clad operatives of the Senyap-Titah emerged all at once, silent as death, forming a respectful arc around the warung. Each placed fist to heart and bowed.
Dayang Merithiel.
Their tone carried reverence, awe, loyalty. Last to step forth was a teenage boy, tall, calm, eyes sharp enough to cut stone. His posture was already kingly. Megat Indraputra ibni Megat Arif Shah, Crown Prince of Seri Kencana. He bowed deeply.
Patik, Megat Indraputra mempersembahkan diri untuk Pemahsyuran Malim Diraja.
Merithiel studied him without blinking. Stoic, disciplined, emotion sealed tight, a natural heir, a terrifyingly promising one. She lowered her head in return.
Selamat datang ke bawah naungan hamba, tuanku muda. Mulai hari ini, nyawa tuanku bukan lagi milik tuanku sendiri.
The prince did not flinch.
Pati, sedia.
A faint smile broke through Merithiel's iron composure. Something brushed her senses. Soft, chaotic, suspiciously Suraya-shaped. She ignored it with great difficulty. The Sultan turned to his son, placed both palms on his shoulders.
Indra, dengar kata dia. Belajar dari dia. Kalau dia marah, engkau diam.
Megat Indraputra nodded once. The bond was sealed. Duty transferred. A throne prepared. Merithiel stepped back, cloak fluttering.
Tuanku muda, ikut hamba.
With the Senyap-Titah operatives melting into the forest behind them. The Veil Warden and the Crown Prince walked into the beginning of 5 years that would shape the destiny of Seri Kencana forever.